Hello guys, welcome back to another video of me, Steel7, and today my friends, we are back with some more Terraria forums information. And you're probably thinking, how could we have any more information if we've just had the state of the game? Wow, basically on Friday, yes, I'm 2 days behind. Wait, 2 days behind? That makes no sense. 2 days behind and I am a little bit late. But yeah, on Friday we had some information dropped by Loki regarding NPC changes and so much more. So we're going to go ahead and have a little look at the forums here today. So first of all, we're going to start with what Loki had said. He says, "Happy Friday, Terrarians. Remember a few state of games ago when we mentioned that we were working on something pretty cool that would potentially change the way that people approach certain aspects of the game? Wow. The time has come to give you a peek behind the curtain at Terraria HQ and let you in on some juicy details surrounding this new feature coming to Journey's End." So if you don't remember, back in January, I think it was, or maybe it was the February state of the game, they did hint that there was going to be some massive changes to the way that we all played Terraria. At the time, we didn't know what it was going to be, but it is going to be evolving around NPCs. The building has always been a staple of the Terraria experience, but functionally speaking, there has never been any real reward to making fun creations outside of the adoration of the community. So what I understand from this is like, if you build a box, anything will like spawn in it, any like NPC. But what they are saying is that they want to reward you in terms of you only get NPCs if you meet certain requirements, which I think is nice because we already kind of have those things. Like, if you think about it, to get the truffle worm, we have to defeat the truffle worm I'm about. To get the truffle, we have to defeat the Plantera. In 1.4, the Terraria town system will be changing, and as you can see, towns we're all building like never before. Taking the time to spruce up your bases, plan for NPC placement, and building bases in multiple locations will now provide you a variety of benefits that have never before been available. Of course, you don't have to partake in this new system, but we think you will find the positives in doing so to be quite tempting indeed. So basically, right, I'm going to go on to read some more of this, but one of the things that they mentioned is if the NPCs do get put into the respective biome that they are happy to be in, then the prices of the items that they sell inside of their shops will actually be slightly cheaper, and if you put them in the wrong biome, then they're going to be slightly higher. So the benefit of this is that you're going to be able to get better trades, and that's sort of the goal to building a better house. And it's not really so much about how the house looks and decorations and stuff, because they do go on to say that it's not about decorating the house with furniture and stuff. What it is literally you build a nice place and also put them into a themed biome that the NPC likes. So for example, the witch doctor, in order to get a special trade, this is actually something that's been in the game for quite a while, and there is actually a few of these in the game. So as I did in my 1.4 playthrough, to get the dryad to sell me mushroom biome seeds, then I had to put her in the mushroom biome to get the seeds. I could also get the seeds just from normally farming, but it made it much easier to have it as one of her trades to just buy loads and loads. But as I was saying about the witch doctor, if you put him into a jungle, he will actually sell you the leaf wings. Now this is the same sort of thing. So as you can tell, you get like these special perks and putting them into the different respective biomes, and that's sort of what they're going to be doing with this new update in terms of making it so that items are cheaper when they're in the new biomes. And also there is these thing called NPC Happiness. During Journey's End development, we conducted a focus group with all of the Terraria NPCs outside of some very strange requests. No guide. We cannot remove all doors at night. Yep, that's a strange guide right there. Their feedback was very clear. They are tired of being shoved in tiny cubicles or L-shaped tubes, and they want you to know this. In order to help raise NPC morale so that they could be at their very best, and to reward players who go the extra mile to treat their NPCs with the respect they deserve, we're introducing the NPC Happiness system. How does it work? What does this mean for you? So, what affects NPC happiness? NPCs are happier when you locate them in a biome that they prefer, as I spoke over a lot. NPCs are happier when they like their neighbors. So if there's an NPC, for example, I imagine the ones that do like their neighbors is the merchant and the nurse, because they're the first NPCs that you get in your game. And I don't know if that's going to be changed by this update, but I'm sure that if those two live together, then they're going to like each other, and that might make things easier. Also, just thinking about it, it might make the nurse slightly cheaper to heal you. That would be really cool. NPCs are happier when they are not overcrowded with other NPCs. So now, if you build a massive tower, and then they just like all live on top of each other, then they're not going to be very happy, and they're going to sell you stuff, and it's going to be a lot dearer than you would usually have to pay. So yeah, I do like this system though, because it sort of makes you actually make towns rather than just having a massive strip it out of nowhere. It's going to mean that you have to go to other places in the game and actually build, and in some ways you're actually going to be able to earn something from doing it. Adding new furniture and aesthetics doesn't directly affect NPC happiness, so that has been confirmed, but it sure will make you feel better about yourself when your friends come over for a visit. So very, very nice. What happens if my NPCs are happy or unhappy? The NPC shop prices will adjust based upon how happy each NPC is at the time. If you make an NPC happy enough, you will gain access to a pylon for that biome. More on this below. So yeah, this is actually really awesome, and I can't wait to show you what the pylons do. The pylons are very cool. How can I tell if my NPCs are happy? You will notice a new dialogue option for happiness for each NPC. This will give you hints about what might make them happier as well. So as you can see there is a piece on the screen that says happiness. If you click that, then it will tell you what their happiness is. So yeah, I mean, that's interesting right there. Pretty much everyone does the same thing when base building, right? A big central area right at the initial spawn point, crammed with NPCs and crafting stations and storage and more at best. People stick up a single room with a bed for boss fights, respawns. We can do better than that. And what about all of the other poor biomes that would love to have you set up shop in their neck of the woods? And again, those poor NPCs may not want to live in the forest biome. But wait, there's more. If you group at least 3 NPCs together in a given location, it will be recognized as being a town. Towns are not subject to enemy spawning outside of the invasion events, and you will get to hear the super cool town music when you visit. So, wow. So literally, right, if it's a town now, there won't be any spawning of like slimes and zombies. That's so cool. I could be getting that wrong, but I don't think it is. That's so cool. All together with Journey's End, in conjunction with the happiness system, you'll be rewarded for building multiple bases across the scope of your world like never before. That is so awesome. What are these trees? Look at these trees right there as well. That's a hint in itself, isn't it? That's like some spoilers. That's so cool. And then we've got some stuff going on. So this is actually that there is a pylon. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is a pylon which we're going to be getting into very soon. So these little crystals on the map are pylons, and you're probably thinking if you press M on the map then you're going to be able to see them. From my knowledge, from what I've been seeing, you won't be able to see these unless you use a pylon. So basically you access a pylon to travel to another pylon. So this is how pylons are going to work. As you can see, she accesses the pylon, and then it opens the map up, and she can see another pylon, and by clicking it, it will actually allow you to teleport from NPC housing to NPC housing, which I think is very, very nice indeed. So yeah, you can only have one pylon of a given biome type placed at a time. So you cannot have, for example, an ocean pylon at both oceans. Pylons must be placed in their aligned biome in order to function. You can place them anywhere else, but they will not work. Pylons must also have 2 nearby and living NPCs in order to function again. The idea here is to reward building those bases and towns. So pylons cannot be used during boss battles or invasion events, which makes a lot of sense, to be honest, because otherwise we'd all be making some sort of teleporting boss farms or something like that. Pylons are quite easy to use. Once you placed it in their aligned biome, you simply click on the nearby pylon. This will take you to the map screen where you can locate another placed pylon to which you want to teleport. Click it and off you go. So yeah, like I said, it's very nice because it's going to allow you to travel between towns, and it does make sense. Like, although they are making these aspects of the game where you are going to have NPCs further out, by making them happy, you are going to gain access to the pylons, which are then going to make the cities a little easier to travel to. And yeah, I definitely do like this. This is definitely an update that I am very happy to see. Something else I've noticed is there is actually some slight differences. So although we have the change to the minimap up here in the corner, I didn't realize we actually have a change to the heart system and the mana as well. They've actually got really nice little UIs around them. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. If I stop moving my mouse, there you go. You can see that they actually have something around them. They look so cool. Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, then please make sure to smack that like button. Hopefully this has been informal and helped you guys out. If you did like it, like I said, smash that like button. Anyways, guys, see you all next time. This has been Expand Your Terraria Empire, Pylons, Town Building, and NPC Happiness from Loki over on the forums. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.